Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the accessibility features on Mac OS X operating system. And so to start, I want you to look at or open up Safari, your browser, and go to google.com. Type in accessibility for Mac. And Apple accessibility should pop up. And this page is great for looking at all of Apple's accessibility features and the different products that they have that include accessibility features. So as we can see, there's iPhone 4S, the iPad, iPad Nano, OS X, the operating system that I am using, as well as Braille displays, information on how you can hook up your Braille display through Bluetooth, which is pretty cool. And also there's the National Federation of the Blind has awarded Apple with an honor. So if you want to learn more information about any of Apple's accessibility features, this is a great website to look at. So go down to the bottom of this page and click on Special Education page. This brings you to 4 major features, or I guess disabilities, that you can use Apple computers to help. They look at literacy and learning, vision, hearing, and physical and motor skills. So I'm just going to scroll down the page so you can see each of the sections and how they have great information on different computer programs or refreshable Braille displays, certain things that can help with each disability feature. Okay, great. So what we are going to look at today is this text-to-speech, actually right here. And it is designed for students who have problems, reading certain words, certain paragraphs, maybe need help figuring out words, anything like that. So it would be a student with a reading disability or something of that sort. So what's really cool about this is that you can select a certain paragraphs or certain words that you want read out loud. So let's select this whole text-to-speech paragraph. You go up to Edit, go to Speech, and click Start Speaking, and this is what will happen.
Text-to-speech for students with cognitive disabilities. The Mac is equipped with text-to-speech (TTS) technology that can read aloud a selection of text or an entire document. Mac TTS includes various male and female voices, including a more natural-sounding voice named Alex. Alex actually pauses to breathe when speaking long passages, and sounds as good at high speed as he does at normal speaking rates. Mac TTS works with all applications that support the OS X speech engine, including Mail, iChat, and TextEdit.
So as you just heard, it's great. It works with other programs that support the OS X speech program. So like your mail program, iChat, TextEdit, the internet does. So a lot of the programs do. And that is a great feature. And the next feature that we're going to look at, you can go ahead and close out your window and go to the System Preferences. We are going to be looking at some of the visual aids that you can use and turn on your computer, and also some of the aids that can help with fine motor skills. So go ahead and when you open up your System Preferences, go down to System, and it has this great little button that says Accessibility. Go ahead and click it. And it's broken up into seeing, hearing, and interacting, okay? So under seeing, it gives you a nice picture of a display. You can invert colors. You can use grayscale. You can enhance the contrast. And you can also increase cursor size. You can make it as big or as small as you would like it. And you can see the big cursor is still accessible when you use it. It's pretty cool. So let's move this back to its normal size. And then something else that's really cool that I like on the Mac system is this zoom feature. One of the zoom styles is this picture-in-picture, which gives you a box and it zooms up only on what the box rolls over. So you can still use your mouse, so I can still close out it. I can still go down here and open system preferences through my picture-in-picture zoom box. That's pretty cool. It's more of a specific zoom box instead of the whole picture being zoomed in and maybe confusing someone. If that doesn't suit your needs, you can also zoom in the entire way and just have your full screen zoomed in like that picture-in-picture and use your mouse to control it. You can zoom in. You can zoom out. You can slowly zoom in, to meet your need. You can slowly zoom out if one is too much. And those are probably my favorite ones for visual impairments. And then another one of my favorite features is under audio. And something that I've never even thought of is flash a screen when an alert occurs. So something like, I don't know, maybe you have a new email and come into your inbox. You can go ahead and flash the screen. So that would be for someone who is more visual and uses their sight more than their hearing, which is pretty cool. And as you can see, there's more things that you can fix, such as your keyboard, and you can enable sticky keys, which, as it says, it allows modifier keys to be set without having to hold the key down. So things such as capitalizing the first letter of your sentence or capitalizing a proper noun. Some students aren't able to hold down that shift button and that letter. So with sticky keys, it enables you to push the shift button and then push the J button at the next time. So you don't have to hold them down simultaneously. And then also with this mouse and trackpad, you can edit how fast or slow you want the click speed to be. And it also, this just reminded me, you can enable access for assistive devices. So when you actually do plug in other assistive devices, there's just a little box right here to click. Speakable items. This is where you would change noises, change somewhere in here. This is where you would change the speaker through the text and speech sound. So those are my favorite things through the accessibility features on the Mac operating the operating system OS X. As I said before, we looked at features helping people who have difficulty with language, and you can go to speech, start speaking, and it'll read you.
Screen reader users, click here to turn off Google Instant. Plus you search images, maps, play, YouTube, news, Gmail, Drive, calendar, more. Google search I am feeling lucky, Jenna Walski. Advertising programs, business.
So that's just a little example, like we showed before, for those who can still see but might have a little difficulty reading or reading certain paragraphs, reading certain words. That's always helpful. And then lastly, we looked at the display options for those visually impaired, zoom options. We also looked at a cool audio feature, flashing the screen when an alert comes on. And lastly, we looked at some of the keyboard options, the mouse and track options, and the speakable items option, as well as enable access for assistive devices. And Those have been my favorite accessibility features on Mac OS X. Thanks, guys!